Well, Paul, it's a frustrating one in the end. What did you make of that?
I just said there, I felt as though we away from home we've done enough to come out on the right side of the result. We just haven't made it count really when we've had the chances on goal, and that was the kind of the difference. Obviously the sending off near the end of the game, didn't really see it, so I felt as though a yellow card would have been enough from what I'm told. Said earlier, watched the Harrogate game in the Cup last night, and there was a similar incident with one of their players pushing a player into like a pylon off the pitch, and he hit his head, cracked his head open, and the referee gave a yellow card. And yeah, it maybe could have been handled better. And yeah, I think it's just when we're on top to make those chances count, and yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, is it important to remember that it is such fine margins at the moment, and the team realistically was really close at this game to getting it?
Yeah, I think it's like the pitch wasn't great. I think it was a scrappy game at times. I think first half we had two really good opportunities, didn't sort of execute, and then Bobby had one off the line second half, and it kind of gave them a lift, especially with sort of 10-15 minutes to go with the sort of incident along the touch line. But yeah, that can happen in football, and that kind of feels like that's been the way that it's been going of late. But we've done a lot of good things, similar to Colchester really. It's like a dogged away performance, as I said, maybe not pretty, but done a lot of good things and given ourselves a good chance of winning the game, and felt towards the back end that we deserved a clean sheet and deserved more goals. But it's all right, it's okay talking about it. We've got to sort of deliver when we're out there.
As you say, it appears that we're conceding very few chances at the moment. So how frustrating is it not to get the clean sheets that the team feels it can get?
Yeah, I think Sam made one good save down our sort of left side second half, and then another one late on. But yeah, I felt overall we sort of restricted them. But yeah, obviously disappointed coming out on the wrong side, and we've got to look to bounce back on Tuesday, which is next game and most important game really.
Yeah, moving on to Tuesday, back home at Valley Parade, what does the team need to do in order to get the win?
I think stick together. I think we spoke about there. It's fine margins and making it count. At either end. It's not just the forward players. It's a collective, and that kind of feels as the way things have been going of late, with the chances that are off the line or saved, or things aren't quite going for us in that sense. But we haven't got to feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to stick together as a team and as a squad, and I'm sure we'll get it right.
It's your second start now. It must feel satisfying after having to wait a while to get these starts now.
Pleased to obviously play, but the be all and end all is the result, and that's what we want to come out the right side of, and obviously quickly our attention now turns to Tuesday, and this is done and dusted. It's not the result we wanted, but we've got to look to the next game and look to put it right.